Hello, it's Chris and Derek from Penny's Hot Runs Customs working on the 69 Fury again. Um, Basically part two of the quarter. We did a little bit. I've trimmed this so that fits flush with that now. We sort of marked our line where we want the bottom of the quarter. It'll go down to that line. There's lots of lines there, but it'll go down here, this line, and then that will get folded over and connected with the inner fender, and then go taper slightly up, because we don't have. We're basically guessing, well, educated guess on how far to go down here. By the little bit we have in the back there, in the non-existent part we have here. So we're guessing, well, educated guess.
Yeah.
It looks good. We're going with the same angle as the piece. We got about 6 inches of good original metal, inner metal on the back. We went with that angle all the way and projected it over here. So seems okay. It's got a little bit of rake in the back quarter panel, which normally that's normal.
I think we're in the ballpark.
Yeah.
I think we are.
It's going to be what it is, basically.
Yeah.
So right now I'm just going to trim it. I want to pull this off, trim this excess, because this is all excess here. Then we'll put a 45-degree fold on that line going in. Put it back on, see how it looks, Clico it all on. And then we could probably start welding it, I think.
I think we can tack it in.
Yeah, tack it in, because then after this is basically tacked in, I gotta build this piece and this inner piece to go connect to here.
Yeah.
So I'll make that in one piece, just an angle piece, curve it a little bit, and weld that in. So once we get this tacked in, then I'll start working on that.
Yeah, so nothing moves on
Yeah. And hopefully it'll be a nice straight quarter panel. It looks good. The curve is good, so everything's looking good. Pull this off. There, that's our. So we'll basically cut this little bit excess off and bend it along this line here.
Middle one.
Bend that in. It's a little bit long here, so we'll trim that, but that can be done after it's bent and after it's welded in. We'll just go on with a saw behind it and trim it to wherever the inner this part is.
Yeah.
So a very good start.
We'll start cutting and then we'll bend it.
It's very strong now.
Oh yeah, I'm very impressed with it.
Curved it and put this crease in there. Very strong.
It's good and strong.
Yep. And we'll give it some primer on the back, and primer this rusty hole that I'm not going to fix. Just going to add to it.
Yeah. It is what it is.
Yep. Okay. We need both hands, so we didn't film it, but we just did our ghetto bend. We cut that off, bent it. It's hard to see. It's a little wavy. We just bent it over a piece of brass.
Solid brass.
Solid brass. Just clamped it with C-clamps and welding clamps, and Derek's just doing some hammering just to straighten it out a bit.
Yeah.
We don't know if we have the exact angle we need, but we can fix that up.
You should straighten it out a lot better.
Yeah. And we got our line there.
We'll go with that.
Yep. All right. We'll just test fit it. And
okay, you got your Cleco there.
Yep. I need 3 hands. Let me hold the camera there. Okay.
Right about there, somewhere close on me.
That's got to go in. Yeah, this. Got to go my way. And then up slightly.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, it's hard trying to hold the camera.
Yeah.
There we go.
Yeah, that.
We'll just grab another one. Upside down. It's hard doing this with one hand.
There you are.
Go up. There we go. I think that's got it.
That's it. And then I got the clamp.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, and then that will be just slightly in there.
Yeah.
And that's our...
I might just tap a little bit more in angle, but
Yeah. Well,
I'm pretty... Oh, yeah.
just needs to be trimmed in the back. I'll come around and...
Might have to play with a little bit more in the back, but you see what I mean? 'Cause I think this is curved.
Yeah, this gets lopped off there.
But we're close.
Yeah.
I wouldn't argue with it too much, so.
No, that's fine. Fine with me. Yeah.
It'll look better when we get that trim piece
Yeah.
done on the wheel, front wheel.
That one, yeah.
Yeah.
But that will allow us to, yeah, now we can tack that in and make that piece and then allow us to put the back inner fender, trunk extensions, all that.
Now we can tuck it all up.
Yeah.
Okay. If I find a dolly and a hammer and I can clean it up a bit.
Yeah, it just needs to be.
I like it.
Yep. And then we can trim that end off too.
Yeah.
Yeah, we should trim that end, or can we do that while it's welded on, or should we do that? It's probably easier when it's just mark it and take it off again.
Yeah, I'll just mark it here because I think that's to do with the bumper.
Yeah, it curves.
I know the bumper fits pretty tight in here.
Yep. All right, we'll mark that, trim that, put it back on, start tacking it, and I can start making that piece.
Yeah.
Okay, everything's been fit, trimmed. We had to grind off some of the undercoating, more of it. Derek's just tacking it in a few spots, just so it doesn't move.
I'm happy with that.
And I just cut out a piece of sheet metal for that. I have to put a 90-degree bend in it and then curve it a little bit with the shrinker and stretcher.
Just putting tacks in, so.
Yeah.
Then once we pull the Clecos off, I'll clean the sheet metal and then put more welds in it. At least we can fill up these gaps here with welds, so. That's a good solid.
Yep. And it's overlapped, so it's stronger than. It's strong. I think it's, well, it's definitely stronger than butting it.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, you're not doing this sitting there going.
Yeah. And less chance of it actually bulging out and
Yeah.
from the heat. All right.
Put that back a bit.
Yeah.
Where did you want?
I guess tack there, and I guess
You guys.
that just needs to be pushed in
Alright.
ever so slightly.
Okay. And then.
I think that's probably good.
Okay. You can play with that a little.
Oh yeah, it's you can push it in a bit there, but
Okay, but
it's not bad.
was this your edge? Oh, we'll wait till we get your new piece.
Well, yeah, this just needs to go like that.
Oh, okay. You want that welded in now? Or?
Yeah, might as well. I'll hold it in.
Okay, can I? Oh yeah, I can. Alright, you ready?
Yep.
Yeah, I got a little corner in it.
Okay.
You just got it up here.
Yep. Okay.
Okay.
Good enough for right now.
Yeah.
I can start forming that piece. And the back just needs to be.
Gotta do a little bit of tapping.
Oh yeah, this needs to go and bend over and tack to that.
Yeah. You know how far the bumper came over here?
Roughly by the shadow of here, it probably came like
Okay,
this.
sure. Oh, okay. So just a little.
Shadow of the rust.
Oh, that's better if I do that. Okay.
Oh, it's probably because we couldn't exactly get in there to grind some of the
Oh,
undercoating and the.
What I'll do is I'll weld this first. So it's giving me a bit of a pinch. Yeah. Weld that first. Got it now. Alright.
And this edge just gets hammered in once we get more welds in it.
Oh, that's better. Okay, that made a big difference. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, that made a big difference.
Okay. Yeah, it just gets slightly rounded in there.
Yeah. I'll put a tack.
Right in the corner.
Yeah.
I think you might have to tack it to the bottom.
I don't want to do it too tight. Yeah.
We may have to cut it to relieve,
Yeah, maybe.
because it should be like shrunk and
Well,
bent over, but
yeah, we got it so stretched there.
yeah, so it might just need like a couple cuts just to.
it has to basically bend over to that piece. So we might have to cut it a little bit and...
I don't want to go too far if I don't want to bend back here.
Yeah. That's probably good.
Do we have another pair of vice grips?
Another vice grips. Yeah.
And then, cause he's still hiding.
Yeah, that's all hidden, and
so.
like it's like this is indented. It was supposed to be like that, but bending it over,
we're never gonna notice it.
Nope, it's really right behind the bumper.
I'll put a little bit of a weld back in there.
And you might have to do another cut there.
Yeah, okay.
But yeah, I think that's fine. Rusty back end. Okay, made that little corner piece. Derek's just tacking it in there. And around that side, you can see.
You got a mat just up back here.
It's not 100% perfect, but it took me about a good 45 minutes to bend that and fit it, grind it, tap it, curve it both ways. It was a little difficult, but it's in there. Well, it's tacked in there. And Derek's pretty much all got that all welded.
It ain't going anywhere.
Nope.
Taking my time.
Yeah. And then we just have to figure out the inside portion.
We're gonna do that next.
Should we do that or do that with the other quarter? Do we need...
Whatever you want to do.
I guess we could probably do it now.
So if we...
Just so that this is done. Like,
yeah,
this is done.
I guess we could just finish this way and then move the car this way and go that side.
Yeah. Well, we gotta go forward, or...
Oh yeah.
Or actually, it would probably be better to do the other side because it's fresh in our mind.
Yeah.
How we did it.
Kind of remember what we did.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So.
No, it's pretty good. I'm pretty happy with it. So it will be very minimal body filler on it.
Yep. That's been hammered up in there. That's the way it was from the factory, it looked like.
And then we'll dolly this a bit more when we get the trunk extension in.
Yeah.
That lip, and I can give it a go.
Yep.
Just
more spot welding with the MIG welder, little by little. See what I didn't even look what it looks like in the trunk. Just have to fix up a little bit of rust there, but just put the fender extension here down, connect it to the new panel. I'm thinking probably do that side outer first though before we do that, so that we can actually see the inside of it, what we've done, just in case. Okay, we're starting on the passenger side. We've I'll show you that later, but we've marked out where we want. We've got a hole there, we've got a big bad hole there. It's up much higher than the other one because the other one was probably down to here, so we had to make it bigger, but we made our line where we want to cut it. I cut a piece out, and we've already started curving it on the English wheel. It's within the ballpark of what we want right now, so Derek's just gonna cut out the old This is the tight side of the garage.
You're gonna roughly cut it right here.
Yeah, and we'll piece out the other piece.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to go further. That's the inner fender. I have to go further on this one. Yeah, we'll have to clean this.
We'll overlap it, weld it a bit.
Yeah.
Clean it up. This had a little bend into it. We'll straighten that out.
Yeah.
See all this out.
Yeah. Decided to start with this side because, well, it's fresh in our mind how to make the curve, and
Get it over with.
yeah, and we'll do this, get the outside in, and then we'll do the two inners at the same time. So
It's actually going by pretty quick, actually, really.
yeah.
We were really banging. Do this in a day, no problem.
Oh yeah, yeah. The hardest part was this little piece here. It's tricky. Yeah. This one's going to be a little bit more, but now I know what I'm doing. But
well, at least we got the other side to measure.
Yeah.
The corner's going to
Yeah.
be, so a little more strings this time.
Yep.
Hopefully.
Yep. Yeah, I gotta get rid of that tar that's in there.
Oh yeah, I'm glad that hurt.
Good thing it's not. It's all raw. It's dried, so you can just chisel it off pretty much.
Yeah.
Or well, we're gonna grind it, most of it. But.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so we've crimped it and we've clecoed it on. So it's gonna sit like that.
Nice and straight.
It bulges out a little bit. That's because there's a dent, a slight dent here, and it made the panel, like the original panel, come out. But when you do that, it straightens it.
Yeah.
Straightens it out.
I'm very happy with that.
Because this stiffens it. So now there's just a lot of. We got to trim the front off, and then we got to trim the back off. We'll just mark mark it back here.
Yeah.
And trim that. Trim the bottom. Then take it off. Make sure all the burrs are off of the panel here, because if you have a burr behind there from drilling, it'll stick out. You'll get warpage too. So we'll have to do all that, clean it. We've taken off all the tar and gunk from the inside already, so that's a pain in the butt, but it's looking pretty good.
Yeah.
It's just a lot of the back side's not too bad, and this side's going to be a little bit more issue because the rust was up higher.
Yeah, and we kind of fitted the wheel well out too.
Yeah.
You see, we opened it up down there a bit, so a little more reconstruction.
So there's going to be a little fitting, grinding, hammering, a bunch of little, well, hopefully not a bunch of little pieces, but a couple pieces anyways. And deal with this rust.
Nah, we'll
Lip rust.
finish that first and then we'll deal with that rest after.
Yeah. Okay, so Derek's got this side pretty much almost welded in. There's a few spots he has to go over. He's been working on grinding the other side, letting this cool. But it's basically, well, it's in there.
Yeah.
Just have to finish welding it. This side was a little bit worse, so I made a little inner piece to drop down there. That's the inner fender well. Then I made this little mess of a it's curved this way, it's curved this way, it's bent in, cut there. That's gonna get welded in like that. Like it'll get welded in and hammered up, and
You'll
you
never
won't see
notice
it.
it.
That's the bottom. So that's gonna go somewhat like that.
If I say you'll never notice it. It'll all be blended in. Just like that.
So this is basically the time-consuming part. Like this was easy compared to, well, it's easy, but you gotta fit it, cut it. Well, you gotta cut it, bend it the right degree. Then you gotta stick it in the stretcher, stretch it a bit here, come back, test fit it. Then you gotta shrink it on this side, test fit it, shrink it, test fit it, back and forth. So yeah, then you come up with this little thing. It looks like a mess, but it will do the job.
Yeah,
Right
at least we're not filling it with mono and
Yeah.
shaving it.
Nuts and bolts and yep. So yeah, so Derek's gonna weld that in, and I guess continue grinding that side, and I can probably grind this side a bit. So
Yeah.
yeah, getting there.
Now we'll have both quarters done this week.
Yeah,
Both done.
the insides no, but
The outsides.
yeah,
They'll be all done. So
insides will be
it is what it's gonna be.
yeah.
It'll be sealed.
At least yeah, pretty much yeah.
Yeah.
Derek just finished grinding all that. He's going to put some fiberglass Bondo thin layer on there. We've test fitted the bumper just to make sure that this is in the right curve. Derek's already put a little bit of fiberglass on there. Isn't going to take much.
Oh. Just a skin coat.
Get over here. And this is just going to be trimmed a bit. Looking pretty good. Let's see, and then he primed inside already.
I think we still have some more welding to do on the inside somewhere.
The bottom.
Oh yeah.
But we can finish that once we do the quarter extensions.
Yeah.
And I cut out that. I've made a piece for that. There's a piece underneath here I've made. And I don't know if I'll probably won't get to that rust today. But that looks excellent.
Yeah, no, I'm impressed with it.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty good. Outlast us.
Yeah. Don't know about the rest of the car, but
Time will tell.
yep. Nice and straight. And the only, as far as I know, the only bit of Bondo is right here. And it went up to here just to smooth it out. Haven't found, there was no Bondo on the other quarter. No Bondo on this anywhere here. There might be a little bit on the door, I think, from this damage. But so far, it's a pretty straight car.
Yeah.
And soon to be almost rust free.
Hopefully, that's the plan.
Spreading the Bondo. The best smell in the world. No one steal my idea of making air fresheners that smell like Bondo.
You've been saying that for years.
Yeah. Bondo, rear end fluid,
Yeah.
all that nice stuff, yeah. Okay, we're pretty much done for the tonight. It's, well, getting late. It's already dark out in Canada. Derek just finished putting a little bit of fiberglass Bondo on there. That's basically all it needs. It's gonna, I'm gonna say this is probably just gonna need like high build, and that's it. Maybe a little bit of Bondo once we weld these, finish grinding these and weld that up, but that's nothing. But I'm really glad about that. We'll do this next time. Well done in. But I think I'm gonna leave it. So I think the quarters turned out excellent. Like easier and better than I expected. Yeah, nice curve. Fit nice. The bumper fits good. Decent gap on both sides. All that crap. We tested the bumper, so looks good. So thanks for watching, and comment, subscribe, all that stuff. Tell your friends, and we'll see you on the next video of the Cheap Prick Fury.